Welcome to the Guiding Stars of Duval Incentive Program informational video. One important goal of the Guiding Stars Professional Development Incentive Program is to reward staff for remaining employed at the same Guiding Stars Center for at least a year. In this video, we will discuss Guiding Stars Incentive Program requirements, eligibility requirements, and some program expectations. As we go through this video, be sure to take detailed notes. You should also have your wage incentive letter handy so you can follow along. The letter is divided into center requirements, teacher requirements, as well as owner, director, and assistant director requirements. Please make sure to read the section that specifically applies to you. You can also find a copy of the eligibility requirements on the ELC website on the Professional Development page. Let's start by discussing the Guiding Stars of Duval Incentive Program requirements. The Guiding Stars provider must be star rated by June 2015. This includes both child care centers and family child care homes. The child care center must also be in good standing with DCF and have a current license or a valid accreditation certificate by May 1st, 2015. ELC staff will contact center directors and family child care home providers in spring 2015 to request all required documentation. To receive a wage incentive, you must be in good standing with your employer. Good standing is determined by your director. Here are a few key required documents to determine a teacher's eligibility. A teacher must show proof of employment as an instructional employee at a Guiding Stars center to receive an incentive check. An instructional employee must be in the classroom at least 15 hours per week. You will have to be employed from June 2014 through May 1st, 2015, and documentation may be requested for verification. You will also need to submit a copy of your current DCF transcript and your CPR and first aid card as required by DCF. Your name must appear on both documents. This is the only form that will be accepted. Teachers must also provide proof of educational credential. An example would be an unofficial copy of an associate's or bachelor's degree, a non-expired CDA or FCC PC, or a non-expired director's credential. An employment history recognition exempt credential will not be accepted. This is a change from last year. Degrees from other countries must be translated from a translation company recognized by the American Translators Association. Finally, you must submit a copy of a W-9 and your April 2015 paycheck stub. Wage incentives will be based on the center's star rating, the in-field or out-of-field teacher credential, and the number of training hours earned. The number of training hours can range from a minimum of 10 hours to a maximum of 30 hours. 6 of those hours have to be instructor-led or face-to-face trainings. It is expected that the training hours obtained be related to early care and education. Training hours can be completed through various sources such as an early learning agency like ELC, JCC, or ECS, a training certificate from a conference, or by taking college courses. You can refer to the NEFL training calendar for more training opportunities. CPR and first aid training, credential training, and/or the USDA food program training will not count towards the wage incentive training hour requirement. Please note, ODT training is no longer a requirement for the wage incentive for teachers. This is a change from last year. Wage incentive amounts are not known until the day they are distributed. If you are deemed eligible to receive a wage incentive check, you will be responsible for picking it up on the distribution day set by ELC. At the time you pick up your incentive check, a picture ID with your name on it must be presented. If you do not have your picture ID, you will not be given your check. It is important to remember wage incentives are an incentive given by the Early Learning Coalition of Duval and are not guaranteed. You may become ineligible for an incentive if you move during the program year for any reason and become employed at another Guiding Stars center, or your Guiding Star center closes and you move to another center that is not listed as star rated. If a Guiding Star center closes, you must become employed within 30 days at another Guiding Star center. Any training hours earned while at the center that closed can be used to meet the training requirements. A letter from your current center director must be provided and include the dates of current employment and the date and name of the center where the employee was previously employed. Any false documentation submitted will permanently disqualify you from ever receiving any wage incentive from the coalition. Now we'll have a brief review of this video with a few true or false questions. Are you ready? Question 1. I can only complete my training hours at ELC of Duval. True or false? This is false. Sources for training hours could be an early learning agency, a training certificate from a conference, or college course credit. Question 2. Wage incentive amounts are unknown until the day they are distributed. This is true. Wage incentive amounts are based on star rating, teacher credential, and the number of training hours earned. There will be no base pay awarded. Question 3. I can still receive a wage incentive if I move during the program year and become employed at another Guiding Stars center. True or false? This is false. The incentive program is to reward staff for remaining employed at the same center for at least a year. Exceptions are made only if the Guiding Star Center closes. Last question. True or false? ELC of Duval is happy to have you in the Professional Development Incentive Program. This is true. We are excited to support you in your commitment to providing high-quality early learning in your center. This concludes the Guiding Stars of Duval Professional Development Incentive Program video. It is designed to review the program letter, but you, the child care provider, are required to review and understand the actual requirements of the program. If you have any questions, make sure you contact Colleen Isget at 208-2044 extension 239. Thank you for your commitment to high-quality early learning. We'll see you next time.